when you cut the sod off, you want to take the sod cutter and go as deep as you possibly can. Set it on the deepest setting for the sod cutter. Then you want to go ahead and just cut the pieces just 18 inches. That's it. You know, take a 14-inch real heavy flat shovel and you could just go ahead and pick them up and put them aside. It'll go back together just like a puzzle. This is the best way to remove sod and then have the sod set aside in a manner to where it's really easy when the French drain system is complete to go ahead and just start putting the sod together just like a puzzle. One of the key ingredients to having the world's best French drains, the world's best yard drains, and to outdo these drains with an early expiration date that expire because they're either made out of styrofoam or very little stone. This is for one yard drain that's running 80 feet. Think about that. We're going to drain somebody's yard with the world's best French drain system. How? By hauling out all the clay and replacing it with really good stone. Now, we don't use pea stone. We use cobblestone. It's 1.5 inches and it has monster voids. You see all the voids? Look. That's what moves water, is void. The bigger the void, the more water you're going to move. So if you take this stone and you put it in a trench that you had removed all the clay, the results are unbelievable. Our client testimonials, our Google reviews, the list is long. Licensed building company for 35 years. How much dirt should you put on top of a French drain system? As little as possible. Over the years, I've experimented with different thicknesses, different types of soils, and the one thing that I could say about how much dirt you want on top of your French drain, as little as possible. People want French drains to work now. When it rains, they're expecting to come out and see that water gone. It takes time for these systems to drain your property, but the more dirt you put on the top of the French drain system, the slower it's going to work. Matter of fact, there's a point to where it won't work at all. You have to really be careful. There's a yielding threshold. So what we do is we basically cover the stone with a filter fabric. So this has already been leveled off. It's ready for the sod to go over. And we pin this so we have a fully contained French drain system. This way no contaminants can get in. Then we go ahead and we take the sod that we removed and we like to keep 2.5 inches of root and lay that on top. You guys always want to know, how we handle the sod. Well, Marcelo and Valentine are working as a team. This stuff is, done in pieces, and they work around sprinklers, and you can see how just big and thick and heavy each piece is, because when we cut it with a sod cutter, we cut it as thick as it'll go, and we want to remove as much dirt as we possibly can. We want to get as much root as we possibly can. So you just take a sod cutter, put it on its deepest depth, and especially these yard drain issues, it's usually pretty damp, which means it's going to cut really nice for you.